in the same order. Dr. Murugaraj Rajadurai, Dr. R.V. Ashogan, Dr. Osahan Enabule, Dr. S. Arulraj, Dr. Vajra, Dr. Russell D. Sosa, Dr. Ved Prakash Mishra, Dr. Suvanand Sahu, Dr. Abul Hassan, Dr. Joy Mugambi, Dr. Ko Kar Chai, Dr. Satyajit Bora, Dr. R. Gunarshekaran, Dr. Satish Bali, Dr. Tirnavkarasu, Dr. Abel Collins, Dr. S. Karthik Prabhu, Dr. Gauri Shankar, Dr. Sendamal Pari, Dr. Sengutavan, Dr. B. Sridhar, Dr. Melinda, Dr. Anburajan, Dr. Sendil Kumar, Dr. Anburajan, Dr. Thiravyam Mohan, Dr. J.A. Jayalal. We request all of these dignitaries to please join the procession outside this hall, please. We also request Dr. T.N. Ravishankar to join the procession, please. We request any IMA Tambram members in the hall, kindly please join the procession.
Ceremonial procession is starting. We request all the dignitaries and the audience to kindly stand up.
We request the following dignitaries to occupy the dais: Dr. Murugaraj Rajadurai, Dr. R.V. Ashogan, Dr. Osahan Inabulile, Dr. S. Arulraj, Dr. Vajira, Dr. Russell D. Sousa, Dr. Ved Prakash Mishra, Dr. Suvanand Sahu, Dr. Abul Hassan, Dr. Joy Mugambi, Dr. Ko Kar Chai, Dr. Satyajit Bora, Dr. R. Gunashekaran, Dr. Shijit Bali, Dr. Tirnavkarsu, Dr. Abel Collins, Dr. S. Karthik Prabhu, Dr. Gauri Shankar, Dr. Sendamil Pari, Dr. Sengutuvan, Dr. B. Sridhar, Dr. Melinda, Dr. Anburajan, Dr. Sendil Kumar, Dr. Anburajan, Dr. Thiraviyam Mohan, Dr. J.A Jayalal.
Good evening, one and all. Salamat Patang. Namaste. Hey Kale. Anevarukkum iniya maalai vanakkam. On behalf of the organizing committee, we extend a warm welcome to all of you here today at this very special event. It's a great honor to be part of the installation ceremony of Professor Dr. J.A Jayalal as the new president of the Commonwealth Medical Association.
The Commonwealth Medical Association, representing 56 nations across the globe, has been a pillar of unity and collaboration in advancing healthcare. In a world where healthcare challenges knows no borders, the CMA has worked tirelessly to ensure that healthcare professionals from all corners of the Commonwealth come together to share knowledge, expertise, and solutions for a healthier future. Through this platform, we aim to share knowledge, address global healthcare challenges, and pave way for a healthier future for all.
As we witness this prestigious installation, we look ahead with great expectation. Professor Dr. J.A. Jayalal's presidency comes at a very critical time when the global health landscape is rapidly evolving with the innovation of AI and robotic surgeries. With his vast experience and unyielding dedication, he is poised to lead the Commonwealth Medical Association into a new era, an era that embraces inclusivity, innovation, and collaborative healthcare solutions.
Under his leadership, we can expect to see a continued focus on improving healthcare accessibility and education, fostering relationship between Commonwealth nations, and addressing the pressing healthcare challenges we face today. As Dr. Murugaraj Rajadurai passes on the baton, Dr. Jayalal's vision for a unified healthcare response will undoubtedly shape the future of medicine within the Commonwealth.
We'll start this installation ceremony with the Tamil Thai Valthu. I request Dr. Amuda Madam and Yashoda Madam on the stage for the Tamil Thai Valthu.
We request everyone to remain standing for the IMA prayer, physician prayer, and which will also be followed by the flag salutation.
நீராறும் கடலுளுத்த நிலமடந்தை கிளிலொழுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ்வரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருளும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கி தமிழனங்கி உன் சீரிழமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Now we call upon Dr. P. Senguttuvan, President-elect 2025 IMA Tamil Nadu, to recite the IMA prayer. We request everyone to repeat the prayer after him.
IMA prayer. Kindly repeat. May everybody be happy. May everybody be healthy. May everybody be free from pain. May everybody be free from sorrow. May we be the healing cure beyond every greed and lure. Thank you.
We now call upon Dr. Gauri Shankar, Honorary Finance Secretary, IMA Tamil Nadu State Branch, to recite the physician prayer. There is no need to repeat the prayer.
Dear Lord, thou great physician, I kneel before thee, since every good and perfect gift must come from thee. I pray, give skill to my hands, clear vision to my mind, kindness and sympathy to my heart. Give singleness of purpose, strength to lift at least a part of the burden of my suffering fellow men, and a true realization of the rare privilege that is mine. Take from my heart all guile and worldliness, that with the simple faith of a child, I rely on thee. Thank you.
Now we call upon Dr. P. Sridhar, President-elect 2026 IMA Tamil Nadu, to recite the flag salutation. No need to repeat, please.
We, the members of Indian Medical Association, stand here to salute our national flag. Its honor and glory shall be our light and strength, and its course shall be our course. We pledge our allegiance to it and making our responsibilities as the accredited members of this national organization. We swear we will dedicate everything in our power to see it flying in the Committee of Nations. Jai Hind. Long live IMA.
We request everyone to be seated. We now welcome Dr. Satyajit Bora, Dean, IMA CGP, and Organizing Chairman, ICON 2024, to deliver the welcome address.
Respected Dr. Murugarajan, the Chairman of the Commonwealth Medical Association, and all the dignitaries from the Commonwealth Medical Association and the Commonwealth countries, our beloved National President, Dr. R.V. Ashokan, and all the dignitaries from the IMA National Headquarters, including our beloved past presidents, and respected delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Going international is a very heartening feeling for any organizations. Indian Medical Association has gone into international limelight on many occasions, and its academic wing, IMA CGP, or the IMA College of General Practitioners, is no exception. Dr. P.C. Bhatla, one of the illustrious past national president of the Indian Medical Association and the architect of the College of General Practitioners, was very instrumental to take CGP to an international platform. Under his leadership, the third World Conference of the General Practice was held in New Delhi way back in 1968, and which was a process of organizing an international platform for the general practitioners. And finally, in Melbourne, in Australia, in 1972, in the fifth similar convocation, the WONCA, or the World Family Physician Convocation, was held. And today, here, we are also in IMA CGP, we have been organizing this international conference for family medicines, and here today, in 2020-24 edition of the International Conference of the Family Physicians. And the biennial meeting of the Commonwealth Medical Association organized under the leadership of Dr. J.A Jayalal, who is presently the Secretary General of the Commonwealth Medical Association, and soon he will be coveted as the President. This has definitely added icing to the cake to this international conference. From IMA platform, many of our leaders have soldiers international responsibility in many platforms. Our leader of the leaders, Dr. Ketan Desai sir, was the president of World Medical Association. Our beloved Dr. Arul Raj sir was also president of Commonwealth Medical Association. And today, the son of the soil from Tamil Nadu, our beloved past national president of Indian Medical Association, Dr. J.A Jayalal, will be coveted as the president of the Commonwealth Medical Association. This is a very special moment for all of us, and I take this opportunity to welcome all of you to this glittering function and hope this will be a very memorable occasion for all of us. Once again, I welcome all of you on behalf of the organizing committee, on behalf of Indian Medical Association, and on behalf of the Indian Medical Association College of General Practitioners. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your heartfelt welcome address, sir. Light symbolizes our collective strength, enlightenment, unwavering commitment to progress. To lighten the lamp, we invite our women leaders, who themselves are the symbol of courage, vision, and resilience. We welcome the following dignitaries to lighten the lamp. Dr. Joy Mugambi, Vice President, CMA Kenya. Dr. Kanageshwari Murugaraj from Malaysia. Dr. J.A Jayalal. Dr. Annie Grace, Tamil Nadu Nursing Council Registrar. Dr. Amuda, IMA CGP Headquarters Secretary-elect, and Dr. Merlinda, CMA JDN from Malaysia.
Thank you all wonderful women leaders of CMA and the IMA for inaugurating the function in a very auspicious manner. Dr. R.V. Ashokan, our National President of Indian Medical Association, has been a visionary leader with over 40 years of service in the medical field. Dr. R.V. Ashokan was instrumental in establishing Image Biomedical Waste Management Project in Kerala, a groundbreaking initiative for scientific waste disposal across healthcare facilities. His efforts also extended internationally through his work with the World Health Organization on establishing TB care standards. We invite Dr. R.V. Ashokan to deliver the inaugural address.
Respected President of CMA, Dr. Murugaraj, President-elect and Secretary General of CMA, Dr. J.A Jayalal, the dignitaries from various nations of Commonwealth, and the dignitaries on the dais and colleagues. It's my pleasure to welcome the delegates of this conference on behalf of Indian Medical Association. In a very significant, expectant moment, we today have the best person that Indian Medical Association can offer to the health in the whole of the world is Dr. J.A Jayalal. We know in Indian Medical Association what Dr. J.A Jayalal means to the medical fraternity in India. As a matter of fact, he is one leader who I look up to as a role model in studying the issues in depth, responding without mincing words, and connecting with doctors across in the nation. And for the past 2 years, we know that he has been the anchor for Commonwealth Medical Association. He is the best foot of Indian Medical Association and a pride of Indian Medical Association. And this moment in Chennai will go into the history. I am sure that he will bring in new energy into Commonwealth Medical Association. Dr. Murugaraj, the current president, is a good friend and has been associated with Indian Medical Association. And many of the delegates who have joined here have also joined in an effort mediated by Indian Medical Association but executed by Commonwealth Medical Association, an initiative in tuberculosis. Many important countries in Commonwealth have high burden of tuberculosis, so we talked to the Commonwealth Medical Association regarding bringing in tuberculosis as one of the main areas of agenda in Commonwealth Medical Association, which Dr. J.A Jayalal and Dr. Murugaraj were able to do it in a Kochi declaration in June. CMA officially is a leader for tuberculosis, associating as a partner for the Stop TB partnership, on which behalf Dr. Sahu is here from Stop TB Partnership Geneva. I am sure this will continue to be the case in the coming years also. With Jayalal at the top and with the support of all the medical associations, I am sure we will be having a very, very fruitful term. We will all, Indian Medical Association will be solidly behind him in supporting all his initiatives. On behalf of all of you, I congratulate Dr. J.A Jayalal, and we invoke the blessings of the Almighty for his very fruitful term. And with this, I declare the conference open and inaugurated. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ashogan, sir, for your insightful inaugural address. Dr. Murugaraj Rajadurai, President of Commonwealth Medical Association, has been an active advocate for strengthening healthcare system in the Commonwealth countries. His leadership reflects his commitment to address healthcare disparities and enhance professional standards globally. We now invite Dr. Murugaraj Rajadurai, President CMA, to deliver the presidential address.
Dr. Ashogan, President, Indian Medical Association. Indian Medical Association, all office bearers, state and national levels, colleagues, international delegates, international guests, Stop TB Partnership, Dr. Sahud, a few mentors in my Commonwealth Medical Association team, Professor Aluraj, always welcomed me when I said that I was going to bid for the for the Commonwealth Medical Association. He welcomed me and gave me courage to go for it. And my mentor, my friend, my guide, Dr. Osahan Anabul, He's the past president of the Commonwealth Medical Association and the past president of the World Medical Association. Always been there for me. I always felt strong when I had mentors like this, and I know they are there with me, pillars. The rest of my team, my vice presidents, the executive committee, not forgetting Prof. Wajira. Prof. Wajira also has been always there whenever I call. And running Commonwealth Medical Association is not something that I can do alone. You have to have a strong team. And God bless, I can tell you the last 2 years, I definitely had a very supportive and a very, very strong team. And they always were willing to work together and push for something that we can do together. Commonwealth Medical Association is something very prestigious. I, as the president, I take pride and honor to hold that position for the last 2 years. No other association, from what I know, international association, has taken you to see the king 3 times in these 2 years. I was invited to see King Charles twice in the palace, and also saw him in the last Choga meeting. These are things that actually to show that Commonwealth Medical Association, because for some they say that we, Commonwealth Medical Association is they pay more attention sometimes to the national medical associations in certain countries. But I think in the last 10 to 15 years, Commonwealth Medical Association has gone places with all the leaders down here, past presidents, Prof. Wajira, Prof. Arulraj, Prof. Osahan, and it's taken us places, taken the association places, and we have done what we can do. Passing over the reins to Prof. Jayalal, actually not so easy. I purposely came late 5 minutes. I already got 10 phone calls asking me, hey, you want to give the chain or not? So it's not so easy because it's something that I held on for 2 years with lots of pride and honor. But I'm very happy to pass it to Prof. Jayalal, like what Dr. Ashogan said. There's no better man to take over the reins right now. Prof. Jayalal has been an excellent secretary. Sometimes I think he doesn't sleep because of the time difference in all the different zones in the Commonwealth country. We tend to speak to each other in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock, 2:30 a.m. We'll be sending messages, sometimes from Nigeria, sometimes from Sri Lanka, and from Malaysia, from India. But Prof. Jayalal was always, maybe gets up in the middle of the night and then he sees a message, but he will immediately reply. And when you ask for a letter to be sent out, it is immediate. It is not like, okay, I'll give you in 2 days' time or 3 days' time. It is always immediate. And he's another person, I was telling my family, that knows the constitution of the Commonwealth Medical inside out. He has actually read the thing and understood the constitution, and that's why he's been a very excellent secretary. As I prepare to hand over the presidency, I feel immense gratitude for the journey that all my team, my executive members gave me in the last 2 years. Like I said, it was a wonderful journey, stressful at times, but it honored us with pride. So you can say that when you balance out the stress and the pride, I will say the stress was worth going through. I want to thank my vice presidents and the entire executive committee one more time. Thank you all very much for being there with me the last 2 years. Every one of you played a role and every one of you made me stronger. Thank you. Sorry, Dr. J.P. Tabon, our previous secretary from Malta, he was also one person that really encouraged me when I was taking over from their team. Thank you, Dr. JP. So, Indian Medical Association, thank you very much for all the hospitality, for receiving every one of us from the airport, sending us back to the hotel. It's not an easy task, but you all did it very seamlessly. Thank you all very much for the hospitality. And international delegates, thank you for coming from far. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Murugaraj Rajadurai, for your emphatic Thanksgiving presidential speech. Now we have Dr. K.M. Abul Hassan, also popularly called as the Kamal Hassan of Indian Medical Association, who is a golden person with a platinum heart. Dr. Abul Hassan, President, Indian Medical Association, Tamil Nadu State Branch, is a visionary who sees opportunity for change in every challenge. He has established himself as the champion for the cause of junior doctors of India. We invite Dr. Abul Hassan, President IMA TNSB, to introduce the incoming President of CMA.
Thank you, Saktish, for your kind words. Good evening, all of you. Respected dignitaries on the dais, our National President, Dr. R.V. Ashokanji, and CMA President, Dr. Murugaraj, and all the galaxy leaders of Commonwealth Medical Association and also Indian Medical Association, and the dignitaries on the floor, leaders of IMA, ladies and gentlemen, and my friends in JDN and MSN. Good evening again. It is my honor and duty to introduce one of our best friend, my companion, my beloved friend, beloved brother, Professor Dr. J.A Jayalal, who is going to be installed in a short while as the President of Commonwealth Medical Association. If I wish to say in one sentence, Dr. Jayalal is a man of full potential, like a bud in a rose, like a flit in the stone, and water in the clouds. He never disappointed us. He always delivered up to the expectations, be it all the assignments he did in Tamil Nadu IMA and became Tamil Nadu IMA President, be it all the assignments in National IMA and became the National IMA President. And now he is going to take a bigger position at the Commonwealth Medical Association. I have been journeying with him for the past 25 years, particularly when we were in the team of CGP, myself, Jayalal, and Dr. Ravi, under the leadership of Dr. Arul Raj, traveled breadth and length of the country. Not only in CGP, in the other wings of IMA, we attended various activities together, where I see that our Dr. Jayalal shines in all his assignments. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a saying often quoted by Dr. Abdul Kalam, that if you want to shine like a sun, you have to burn yourself. That is very apt for Dr. Jayalal, where he puts lots of effort to bring a good outcome of whatever he is given. My dear friends, as the President of IMA Tamil Nadu State, we are very happy and proud that one of our members is going to adorn the position of our assignment of President of Commonwealth Medical Association. Few weeks back, Tamil Nadu IMA have given him a small assignment to settle the issues of two groups in a small IMA branch, and he did it. Now he is going to take up a position where he may be settling the issues between the two nations as far as the health is concerned. So I know there will be another video coming up about Dr. Jayalal, but I know that he will be definitely taking the flag of both IMA and also WMA to greater heights. So finally, I would like to dedicate this couplet from Tirukkural. I think it will be very, very apt that Karmam seya oruvan kaithuven ennum பெருமையன் பீடு உடையது இல். Probably many of you may not be aware of this Quran, that it says, if anyone comes proactively and take a position to work for the society, there is no pride better than that. So I think Jayalal, wherever there is need, he is there. He is right there. Wherever no one is there, he will be there. So he has done lots of contribution to IMA, and he will do the same for the WMA also. On behalf of all of you assembled here, and all the 42,000 doctors of IMA Tamil Nadu, I wish him good luck in his new assignment. Thank you very much, Dr. Jayalal.
Thank you very much, Dr. Abul Hasan, sir, for your lovely introduction about Dr. Jayalal, sir. Now we'll have a wonderful video tribute to Professor Dr. Jayalal from IMA Marthandam. Video, please.
Even me and
So that was a heartwarming video tribute to our hero, universal leader, Dr. Jayalal sir. Ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause to our Dr. Jayalal sir. As this event is unwinding so gracefully, we have now reached the pinnacle of today's event, the moment we have all been waiting for, the installation of Professor Dr. J.A. Jayalal as the new president of Commonwealth Medical Association. We now call upon Dr. Murugaraj Rajadurai, President CMA, for the installation of our new president, Professor Dr. Jayalal sir.
As we finish witnessing a history in the making, it is time for us to welcome our new president of CMA, Professor Dr. J.A. Jayalal, distinguished former president of Indian Medical Association and an esteemed academician who has championed the cause of ethical medical practice and affordable health care for all. Known for his impactful orations, Professor Jayalal has contributed to academic literature and is a respected voice in both national and international medical communities. We now request Professor Dr. J.A. Jayalal, President, Commonwealth Medical Association, to deliver his presidential address.
Respected and beloved, the immediate past president of our Commonwealth Medical Association and my brother, Dr. Murugaraj, the national leader and the Gandhian of Indian Medical Association, our beloved national president, Dr. R.V. Ashogan, the mentors leaders of Indian Medical Association, Commonwealth Medical Association, the state and the branch leaders of Indian Medical Association. I'm extremely happy and thankful, and with great gratitude, I stand before you as a representative of you, adorning the color of the Commonwealth Medical Association President. I believe a leader, the greatest moment when his own branch, his own state, and his own country support him when he is ascending up to that. The greatest joyful moment for me today, the founding fathers of my own branch of Indian Medical Association, Marthandam, coming in unison color, marching ahead in the procession is the greatest joy for me. My state president, my state team, was coming with me is my greatest moment. My second home, CMA Tambaram, holding my hand is my greatest moment. With this support and this base, I always believe that I can go forward and we'll be able to do something great. I believe in the words of Mother Teresa. She said, I may not be able to do what you can do, you may not be able to do what I can do, but together we can do everything possible for the betterment of the country. There is a slogan with which that I take this responsibility of the Commonwealth Medical Association. And I just want to, as a president, I need to talk something about the Commonwealth Medical Association. And the word Commonwealth. Commonwealth is a voluntary association of the 56 independent and equal countries. That is one of the greatest of the Commonwealth, what I see. Whether it is a topmost country or the smallest country, in the Commonwealth we consider all of us as equal. And that is the equity is one of the greatest hallmark of the Commonwealth countries. It's a home of almost 2.5 billion people. It includes both advanced countries, economically developed countries, and larger countries. But 33 of our countries under the Commonwealth are the small island countries. Our member governments have agreed to share goals like development, democracy, and peace. Our values and principles are expressed in the Commonwealth Charter. All the associations under the Commonwealth work under the charters of the Commonwealth, which talks about the 16 charters. That is the principles with which the Commonwealth associations work together. And among this, the most important thing which we as a Commonwealth Medical Association is interested is accessible and affordable health to all, the equity, the youth empowerment, and education to all. And with these principles and objectives, the Commonwealth Medical Association is working together as a conglomeration of the 56 national medical associations, which is spread across the African, Asian, and other countries in the world. And us, we are marching ahead. When we started in 1962, I stand here as the 27th president of the Commonwealth Medical Association. It is an honor and privilege for me to have the son of the first president of the Commonwealth Medical Association, Dr. Preeti, is here. We recognize you, sir. His father is from Sri Lanka, who has initiated and been the first president. I have received the blessings from him, and that is a great joy for me. How it has been helping today, that how we are able to go forward here. Way back in 2007, Indian Medical Association was able to produce a leader to lead Commonwealth Medical Association, that is Professor Dr. Arul Raj, and his installation as the Commonwealth Medical Association President took place in the same hall, and I was as an organizing secretary, was leading that, the Commonwealth Medical Association conference here. And today when I am elected, we all decided in the same place and same stage, and I should also take over as the Commonwealth Medical as President, because that denotes the legacy and the continuity of any organization. Organization is always runs by the legacy of taking forward. The last 2 years, Dr. Murugaraj has done extremely well, with supported by the successive presidents of the Commonwealth Medical Association. As I am taking over this responsibility as a Commonwealth Medical Association, it is my duty and my vision that Commonwealth Medical Association will strive hard to bring the unity among these Commonwealth nations and bring accessibility and affordable health care to all the people. The three areas where the Commonwealth Medical Association, where we are going to concentrate, one is the climate change, and because that is becoming one of the very big challenge to the entire humanity. We had a lecture all this year. What we are talking about, that the rising of the temperature, which has been going beyond the stage, and if we are not acting on that at this moment, and we will not be able to have a livable planet in the near future. So for that, the Commonwealth Medical Association in the next biennium will be concentrating on the climate change. The second foremost priority agenda which the Commonwealth Medical Association is going to take is Stop TB initiative. We believe in the medical fraternity and also the Rotary Foundation take the pride in saying that we have eradicated polio. And it is a challenge put forward from every doctor of this country and the nation that we are not able to control this tuberculosis. Surpassing all our knowledge and our skills, the bacteria is able to evade, percolate, penetrate, and able to affect the thousands and scores of the people across the globe. Is it not the responsibility and challenge for every doctor of this country that we need to stand firm against this and stop this TB menace? Unfortunately, the 2/3 of these people who have been affected by the tuberculosis in the Commonwealth countries. So we take this as an onerous responsibility of the Commonwealth Medical Association to work with all the agencies, especially the Stop TB Partnership Program of the UN Assembly, to ensure that our globe, our Commonwealth countries are able to live without the tuberculosis or mitigate the implications of the tuberculosis in the country. The third area where we are going to work together is youth involvement and youth empowerment. If you take the whole world, the 60% of the youth is in the Commonwealth countries. The rest of the world, the total population of the total surface area is only 25%. But the 60% of the youth is in the Commonwealth. Especially in India, the majority of the population of here is in the youth. And we need to work hard because we know for sure what the future is going to hold us. It is only in the hands of the youth. So that is a priority agenda which the Commonwealth Medical Association, Indian Medical Association, and everywhere now we are going to talk about the youth empowerment. On that ground that we have initiated our steps and install the Melinda. Melinda, he is from the Malaysia, as the Young Doctors Forum Commonwealth Medical Association chairman, where she has taken the oath that she will be able to inculcate and induct the thousands of the young doctors across the Commonwealth countries and make sure the next generation we are creating the leaders for the Commonwealth Medical Association. And again, another important agenda which the Commonwealth Medical Association is going to take care is the two areas. One is an ethical practice, and second is evidence-based practice and avoiding the antimicrobial resistance. And we know that for sure, if we are not working hard, that tomorrow the world we may not have the drugs to cure many diseases. So it is our responsibility to see that antimicrobial resistance, and we are working hard to that. So on that ground, and today, and we are going to work with the Indian Medical Association, AMR, and to declare the Commonwealth Medical Association antimicrobial resistance policy and release it in the function which we are going to have today. So that is one area. And the second, we are going to get associated with the UNESCO bioethics, which ensure that ethical practice and for in every moment of the life, that the autonomy of the people, the maleficence and beneficence and the justice to be ensured among the medical practice, the Commonwealth Medical Association will try hard. I take this opportunity to thank every one of you who are participating here. Amidst your busy schedule, you have come here to support us, to encourage us, to uphold us, and that is a great gesture you are doing. And I have the hundreds of leaders sitting in front of me with always with the blessings in your heart to support me. We have just in the evening we described a family doctor like that. The family vice chancellor, Professor Dr. Geeta Lakshmi is here, and his blessings are with me. Dr. Mary Matthew, another very dynamic, the bioethical person, he is going to bless us. My leaders in the Indian Medical Association College of General Practitioner, under whom I served as a secretary in the beginning, Professor Dr. Vinay Agarwal sir is here, and seek your blessing. And my mentor and my man who has stimulated me most, Dr. Prahasam, Dr. Ashraf, and all that leaders are here. I thank you. and profusely for all the support which you are lended to thee. And most lastly, but very importantly, I thank my family for letting me go out, serving here, and not too much concentrating in the house, but permitting me to do the service to the society. So without them, and I will not have come to this position. I salute, I thank all the leaders of the Commonwealth, especially the past president, Professor Dr. Vajira, the Vidya Jyoti Vajira is one of the tall man in the digital health, and my good friend and advisor, the World Medical Association President, Dr. Osahan, and all the other leaders of Indian Medical Association. I am blessed with a good team for the next 2 years. And Dr. Joy from Kenya will be my secretary and the Commonwealth Medical Association secretary for the next 2 years. And it is a great honor for me to work with them in the African countries as one of the priority areas where we are going to work. My treasurer for the Commonwealth Medical Association from Jamaica, the renowned pediatric surgeon, Professor Dr. Abel Collins. Yeah, that is a team which we are going to, I once again salute and thank every member of the Indian Medical Association, especially my Indian Medical Association, Marthandam, Tambaram branch, and my Tamil Nadu, and my own students and my own relatives and guests who are here. Thank you all. I assure you, I will stand up and work hard to ensure the peace and prosperity percolate across these geographical borders of the Commonwealth, and we will be able to say together affordable, accessible, equitable, and quality healthcare, and everyone in this Commonwealth will be enjoying in the near future, and we shall be do a small part of the work for achieving that great goal. Thank you very much, and I seek all your blessings and support for my career.
Thank you very much, Universal Leader, Professor Dr. J.A Jayalal, President, Commonwealth Medical Association, for sharing his roadmap for his presidential tenure. Thank you very much, sir. We request Dr. Marudhu Pandian, National President-elect ASI, to kindly come on to the dais. Join the dignitaries. Thank you very much, Jayalal sir, for your sharing your roadmap for your presidential address. As we all know, Jayalal sir is a man of action. He won't waste even a single minute. Sir has already started his work, and we request Dr. Jayalal sir to share his commitment for Commonwealth Declaration on Antimicrobial Resistance. Over to you, sir. I call upon Dr. Narendra Saini, National Chairman, AMR IMA, to join Dr. Jayalal sir on the dais. Thank you, Jayalal sir. Thank you, Narendra Saini sir, National Chairman AMR IMA, and Dr. Venkatesh Karthikeyan, National Convener AMR IMA. Now, we'll have a special video message from our Honorable Law Minister of Tamil Nadu, Thiru S. Raghupati sir, about Jayalal sir and Commonwealth Medical Association.
Commonwealth Medical Association உடைய மாநாடு சென்னையிலே நடைபெறுவது வரவேற்க தகுந்த ஒன்றாகும். அதன் தலைவராக டாக்டர் ஜெயலால் அவர்கள் தேர்ந்தெடுக்கப்பட்டிருப்பது பாராட்டுதலுக்கும் மகிழ்ச்சிக்கும் உரிய ஒன்றாகும். காமன்வெல்த் மெடிக்கல் அசோசியேஷன் இன்றைக்கு காமன்வெல்த் நாடுகளுக்கிடையே ஒரு ஒற்றுமை உணர்வை உருவாக்கி மருத்துவத்துறையிலே ஒரு புரட்சியை உருவாக்குகின்ற வண்ணம் ஒருங்கிணைந்து செயல்பட்டு மருத்துவ வசதி என்பது அனைவருக்கும் கிடைப்பதற்காக பணிகளை நம்முடைய காமன்வெல்த் மெடிக்கல் அசோசியேஷன் நிச்சயமாக இந்த மாநாட்டின் மூலமாக செய்யும் என்கின்ற நம்பிக்கை உண்டு. இதன் தலைவராக பொறுப்பேற்றிருக்கிற ஜெயலலிதா அவர்களுடைய பணி சிறக்க வேண்டும். அவர் மிகச் சிறப்போடு பணியாற்றி லட்சியங்களை எல்லாம் நிறைவேற்றுகின்ற வண்ணம் சாதாரண மனிதனுக்கும் சிறந்த மருத்துவ வசதி கிடைப்பதற்கான வசதிகளை காமன்வெல்த் மெடிக்கல் அசோசியேஷன் மூலமாக மேற்கொள்ளவும் அவருக்கு என்னுடைய வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம். 2 நிமிஷம் வருதா?
Thank you, Honorable Minister of Law, for your greetings and wishes. Next, we have Professor Dr. Ketan Desai, past President of World Medical Association, who is a towering figure in global healthcare governance. With a career spanning decades, Dr. Desai's efforts have focused on strengthening medical education, ethical standards, and regulatory frameworks worldwide. His insights into healthcare reforms have shaped policies in multiple countries, and he remains a guiding figure in medical ethics and global health leadership. It's a privilege and great honor to have a video message from Professor Dr. Ketan Desai on this occasion.
I recognize and express my gratitude for the benevolence of Professor Dr. Ketan Desai, because he's the one man who has nominated me from the Indian Medical Association to the Commonwealth Medical Association. It is only his support, his blessing, his gratitude which enabled me to contest in the election for the Commonwealth Medical Association. With all that, unfortunately, he is held up in the USA and he is not able to come. He has sent a video message as his response to the elevation of me for the Commonwealth Medical Association. We express my gratitude to Professor Dr. Ketan Desai.
Dignitaries on and off the dais, invited guests, my colleagues, friends, ladies and gentlemen. I feel greatly honored to address this ceremonial event of the installation of our own Dr. Jayalal as the President of the Commonwealth Medical Association. By his sheer, immaculate, sincere efforts and scholarly attitude, having the interest of the profession uppermost and committed to dispense the objectives thereto with commitment and credibility alike. I extend my heartfelt greetings to the outgoing President of the CMA, Dr. Rajathurai from Malaysia, the steadfast leader and President of the National IMA, Dr. R.V. Ashokan, the past President of the World Medical Association, Dr. Osahan from Nigeria, Professor Ved Prakash Mishra, Professor Dr. Russell D'Souza from UNESCO, as well as other guests, family, members and colleagues. The Commonwealth Medical Association, since its inception in 1962, has played a pivotal role in ensuring mutual cooperation, advocating for accessible, affordable and equitable healthcare delivery, and raising a voice for the safety and security of medical professionals. COVID has demonstrated that the power of nature and infectious organisms surpasses geographical boundaries, socio-economic barriers, caste, creed, and it has also established that one's safety depends on the safety of the neighbor. Organizers like World Medical Association, The Commonwealth Medical Association and the CMA actively pursue this concept, emphasizing the importance of mutual cooperation among various countries, including the well-established Commonwealth nations such as Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the UK, have advanced significantly, while many others, including India, are poised to become superpowers. However, there are still a few countries under the Commonwealth like Tanzania, Mozambique, Uganda, etc., plagued by socio-economic inequities that need much more push and support to reach the targeted sustainable developmental goals. At this juncture, each country equipped with its unique skills, infrastructure, and wisdom, if come forward artistically and actively encourages the other countries and nations to progress by providing support, we can do wonders and miracles in the larger parlance that would befit humanity and humanism in unison in making this mother planet of ours genuinely a better place for a human habitation. To ensure that the conglomeration of the National Medical Association raises a voiceful projection of the collective consciousness of the needy nations, prioritize the governing structures of the nations to be enriched, it is mandated to have a powerful arching bodies with impeachable integrity and transparency. This collaborative efforts not only fosters a sense of global solidarity, but also emphasizes the importance of shared resources and knowledge. By uniting in this mission, countries can create a robust network that addresses the diverse healthcare challenges faced by underserved populations, ultimately driving progress towards equitable health outcome for everyone and thereby actualizing the human dream of right to health in a truthful and realistic sense, in diligent fulfillment of the doctrine of the legitimacy of expectations. In my opinion, health is not only a personal agenda, but a national priority, encompassing social, mental, environmental, and holistic virtues. Health is the denominator of the socio-economic and cultural well-being of the country. The health of the country depends upon the health of its healthcare professionals. Today, it pains me to see that the governments, particularly in the Commonwealth countries, are failing to understand the dynamics of health and are no longer prioritizing health investments. Violence against healthcare professionals and healthcare institutions is on the rise in every nation. It is my desire that all the national medical associations under the CMA and WMA should brainstorm and suggest means and ways in an acceptable way to the nations on the need for special protection for healthcare professionals and make them realize the importance of the highest public spending for health in the budget. I am pleased to see that the CMA has prioritized two projects, one aimed at mitigating the impact of climate change through resilient healthcare infrastructure and the other aimed at reintroducing the family medicine culture and concept into the healthcare delivery system. The simultaneous organization of the International Congress of Family Medicine with the theme of redeeming and preserving resilient healthcare through family medicine culture fills me with overwhelming joy. The fear of climate change and the global warming is palpable, and it's ironic that those who contribute more to carbon emissions suffers the least. However, the impact on many developing countries, especially those with a unique geographical conditions, is disproportionate. Hospital-built environments are also contributing to this carbon load, and I wish and hope CMA will work and empower our doctors and institutions to be mindful of this and make remedial steps in this much more complex global warming. Family medicine culture is slowly waning out amidst the corporate super specialty high power healthcare. Science has progressed, technology has advanced, and skills have become more focused and personalized. However, the majority of our disease stem from lifestyle disorders, necessitating the comprehensive understanding and advice of competent family physicians. Through its academic outreach, the College of GP of Indian Medical Association is striving to reintroduce this culture and concept into healthcare delivery. I am confident that this international congress will provide the much needed impetus for the spread and acceptance of a family medicine. Aao Gaon Chale means let's go to the villages. The ambitious project of the Indian Medical Association, which is based on this family medicine concept, is making a significant contribution to promoting the positive health in our villages. By fostering strong relationships between patients and the family physicians, the project aims to enhance preventive care and improve overall health outcomes. This grassroots approach not only empowers local communities, but also sets a precedent for stimulative initiatives in other regions, ultimately transforming the landscape of the healthcare delivery. It is imperative that the lamp of family medicine is kindled in a desired manner so as to ensure that the umbrella approach of extension of health in an available, accessible, and affordable manner is dispensed with, ensuring the healthcare deliveries reach weakest of the weak, poorest of the poor, and remotest of the remote in the true spirit of invoking welfare state as envisaged in the Constitution of India. The careless and reckless indiscriminate use of antibiotics has led to a significant issue of microorganisms becoming resistant to the very drugs that were initially effective in treating the infectious they cause. This has posed a huge challenge of drug-resistant disease in a gigantic magnitude for the entire world and needs prompt and timely tackling in an all-round timely manner lest it becomes late and impossible to recoup all over again. I am delighted to note that the Commonwealth Medical Association is consciously bringing out the challenges of the antimicrobial resistance and joining hands with the IMA and others not only to raise concern but to find solutions to mitigate this dreaded epidemic. I hope that the Commonwealth Medical Association can play a crucial role in ensuring that each of its countries implements policies that mandate appropriate prescription, auditing, and rational drug therapy. This is an urgent need, and effective surveillance is the only solution. Any delay on this count is bound to prove costly in more than one way and end up in invocation of irreparable damage for all times to come. I am pleased to welcome all my international colleagues to this meeting in India. Although I am currently occupied in some important projects and cannot physically meet you, but I am confident that my colleagues in our IMA have received and provided excellent hospitality to you all. India is a multicultural, fast evolving country. Do enjoy its beauty and strength, cutting from south to north and east to west. I am extremely happy that the IMA is able to provide a strong, articulate, dedicated, and focused leader of IMA to the Commonwealth pedestal, and I am confident that Dr. Jayalal will be able to live up to the expectations of the office, run it smoothly, and reach the goals at the appropriate time in the desired and befitting mode and manner. I once again express my appreciation for the outgoing team of the Commonwealth Medical Association and all its officials. I wish you all a pleasant biennium ahead and assure you of our fullest and wholehearted support through our Indian Medical Association as we march towards the centenary year in 2022. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Ketan Desai, sir. With your blessings, Commonwealth Medical Association and Indian Medical Association are marching gloriously in international platforms. As every minute passes by, Professor Dr. Jayalal, sir, President of Commonwealth Medical Association, is empowering the medical community. So, sir is again announcing the declaration for the young doctors. So, I call upon Dr. Jayalal, sir, to announce a Commonwealth Declaration for junior doctors. I call upon Junior Doctors Chairperson of Commonwealth Medical Association, Dr. Merlinda, to receive the declaration.
We have another happy and important announcement. IMA Tamil Nadu State Branch is happy to contribute rupees 10 lakhs to the new building in IMA National Headquarters. In this regard, we are happy to announce that our State President, Dr. Abul Hassan, will be presenting a check of rupees 10 lakhs to our National President, Dr. R.V. Asogan, in the presence of Commonwealth Medical Association President Dr. Jayalal, sir.
I request Dr. Lenin, PPLS Secretary, and Balaganesh, PPLS Treasurer, also to join us on the stage. Quickly.
Dr. Karthik Prabhu, sir, Dr. Gauri Shankar, sir, please join them.
I also request Honorable Finance Secretary Dr. Siddhij Balisap to come and join our National President to receive.
Thank you, Team Tamil Nadu.
We now invite past President of Commonwealth Medical Association and World Medical Association, Dr. Oshahan Enabule, the first person from Nigeria and West Africa to occupy these distinguished chairs, known for his advocacy on workforce retention and his contribution to several policy reforms in Nigeria and beyond, to deliver the guest of honor address.
The President of the Commonwealth Medical Association, the brand new minted President of the CMA, my good friends, my brother, and also a man I consider my comrade in the struggle, Professor Austin Jayalal. Congratulations once again. The immediate past president of the Commonwealth Medical Association, another good brother of mine, a man of excellence, dedication, and commitment, Professor Raj Muruga, honored guests, other past presidents of the Commonwealth Medical Association here present, Professor Vajira, Professor Ruraj, heads of organizations here, presidents of the Indian Medical Association, members of the IMA, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I do not intend to say much this night, but this night is a night for Jayalal. And in fact, a lot has been said by my predecessor, far from my predecessor in office, at the World Medical Association level, Professor Ketan Desire. And so I'm not going to say much. But let me say that it's with extreme delight that I stand here today to witness this very momentous occasion. This fundamental, phenomenal, and if you like, a salubrious development in the annals of the Commonwealth Medical Association. And so first, let me congratulate the Indian Medical Association for pulling this through, for producing someone that we've all celebrated so far for the Commonwealth Medical Association. Professor Sokan, my regard to you and other members of the Indian Medical Association. 5 years ago, I had the opportunity to also stand before the Commonwealth to be inaugurated. And so I can tell how happy, excited, and energized Professor Jayalal is today. But like you know, the great events are not determined by speeches alone, but by committed action, push, passion, and dedication. And to all of this, I want to state before you that the new president of the Commonwealth Medical Association is not lacking in any of these attributes. And so I want to bear eloquent testimony to the very profound eulogies, and if you like, encomia, that has been so ably deposited by other speakers as to the kind of person Professor Jayalal is. Let me say that we're all going to be there to support him. And so Indian Medical Association, you can be rest assured that we're all going to put our hands to the plow to support the dreams, to support the vision, and of course the mission and strategic objectives of the Jayalal-led executive in the next 2 years. The world today is still struggling to recover from the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. As much as we're trying to do that, we must face the reality of the widening health inequities all over the world. The gaps are widening every day. The challenges are still staring us in the face. The whole issue of the lack of global solidarity is still facing us in the face. Violence against healthcare workers, including physicians. The quest by some countries to impinge and undermine the autonomy of physicians. Climate change crisis, the antimicrobial resistance challenge, and many other issues are still there for us to address. And so let me congratulate Professor Jayalal for identifying some of these strategic areas to engage in the next 2 years. And that tells immediately that the CMA will certainly be piloted to a higher pedestal in the next 2 years. We all have a responsibility to commit ourselves to the whole issue of ensuring that the world is a better and equitable place. Unless and until we commit ourselves to that, we may not be able to achieve that. The whole digital divide is also an issue that we need to engage. And thank God for the new digital technologies, in as much as we're addressing the complications and the implications of some of these digital technologies, even as it affects the whole issue of equity. So let me again say that we in the Commonwealth Medical Association, and I just say also the World Medical Association, we look forward excitedly to the progress that will be made by the CMA in the next 2 years under the leadership of Professor Jayalal. I want to wish him well, wish his family well, and indeed let me congratulate the family, the wife and the family, because we all know, those of us in leadership, without our families, it may be very difficult to even excel or even commit yourselves to those fundamental tools and objectives. And so we need happy homes. And I want to thank you for creating that happy environment for the president to even be here today, because if you have told him that he will not be able to step out of his home, he will not be here to be decorated. So let me congratulate you and say that we wish and we pray that God continues to grant you all the enablements to continue to offer that level of support for our president. And let me also pray for Professor Jayalal to derive the necessary vigor, sustained vigor, energy, health, to be able to drive this commitment to a point of finality and a point of realization, so that after 2 years, we will all be here to celebrate the fundamental achievements of Professor Jayalal. I have no doubt in my mind that they will surely excel. Once again, I want to congratulate the Indian Medical Association, and of course, all of us here present for witnessing what I call a very fundamental and significant development in the annals of the Commonwealth Medical Association. Congratulations, and God bless you. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Inaugural, for your warm greetings and your very insightful thoughts. We now call upon Dr. Russell D'Souza, an eminent figure in the field of psychiatry and bioethics. He serves as the head of Asia Pacific Division of International Chair in Bioethics, Haifa. It is a pride for us to share that he hails from our own Namma Chennai. We are happy to welcome you to deliver your guest of honor address.
Thank you. The distinguished Dr. Jayalal, the new President of the Commonwealth Medical Association, Dr. R.V. Ashokan, the President of the Indian Medical Association, and Dr. Murugaraj, immediate past President, all the distinguished officials from the Commonwealth Medical Association, the Indian Medical Association, and indeed distinguished colleagues off the dais and on the dais here. It's a great honor indeed to be here at this very important and momentous occasion, the installation of Dr. Jayalal as the President of the Commonwealth Medical Association. I want to congratulate him, but I also want to say he has this, in his term, he's already talked about bringing ethical care, health care to the Commonwealth countries, which is indeed a large number, or probably a big portion of the world. Now, the UNESCO Chair in Bioethics program was in India. We had the Indian Medical Association join this program during Dr. Marthinda Pillai's period as the president, and Dr. K.K. Agarwal was secretary, and of course we had many others, but Dr. Jayalal was long ago appointed as the, I think it was during Dr. Ravi's time, he was appointed as the national coordinator for bioethics, or at least the UNESCO program. And he has, we usually have people come and go, but he has consistently held this position and taken this, his role, coming to many parts of not only India, but indeed with us more recently even in United Kingdom, in Scotland and Coventry. So, but very importantly, the first textbook on bioethics, medical ethics, and health law which was for medical and health professional education. In fact, I think that's probably the only one that came out. It was launched. We launched it in Datamege Institute and again in United States earlier this year. I'm very happy and proud that Dr. Jayalal was the author and contributor to a large section on medical ethics. And this is from an academic point of view, which is used by all the medical and health professional students or in education. So he said he's well equipped with the importance of ethics in healthcare, and so his tenure over the next 2 years, besides the very many projects and the very many aspirations that he has now put forward, he has this noble project of bringing ethics and value-based healthcare not only to India but indeed to the Commonwealth countries around the world. And I want to applaud and congratulate him for this. And more than all this, I think this is an important day, and Dr. Jayalal has many people and all his well-wishers support, and I've come, and many of us have come from different parts of this globe to be here on this occasion to give him not only our wishes, but indeed our blessings, but most importantly to seek the blessings of Almighty to take him through this next 2 years that will not only do what he's doing, but do it with passion, inspiration, and ultimately make the world a better place. Thank you very much, Dr. Jayalal, for giving me this opportunity. I am honored.
Thank you very much, Dr. Russell D'Souza. Now I call upon Dr. Sufanand Sahu. Sir is the Deputy Executive Director of the START TB Partnership from Geneva. For the past 10 years, he has been the key player in the global fight against TB. We invite Dr. Sahu to deliver his guest of honor address.
Thank you. Professor Jayalal, newly installed President of Commonwealth Medical Association, Dr. Murugaraj, the immediate past President of CMA, Dr. Ashokan, President of IMA and a good friend of mine for last many years. So first of all, and dignitaries on the dais and delegates from India as well as from outside. So first of all, a big congratulations to Dr. Jayalal, not just on my behalf, but the entire STOP TB partnership. I would like to convey congratulations to you. For those of you who may not know STOP TB partnership, it is a global partnership of more than 2,000 partners of governments, civil society, TB affected community, private sector all together. And the shared vision is to make the world TB free. I was very encouraged to see in your speech the few things that you would like to focus is TB, one of them. So full support from STOP TB partnership for the next 2 years on your leadership. And we should have a shared vision, a dream to make the Commonwealth countries TB free. A dream that should not put us to sleep, but a dream that should keep us awake till we realize it. And full support for that from STOP TB partnership. Today evening, I saw leadership. It was all about celebration about leadership. We have the medical fraternity, we have the profession, but leadership is very important to give the direction and to achieve things which we sometimes feel is impossible. It is possible to achieve those things. If a movement is created within the large community of practitioners here, anything can be achieved. And I saw a very good leadership quality with Professor Jairam. When I first met him not very long ago, Dr. Asokan actually introduced me to him. He has that capacity to move people. You see, he made me come from Geneva to this event. In between two trips, I managed to come here, and that is the skill that he has to have the vision and then mobilize people to do things and create a movement and the momentum towards the issues that he highlighted. So full support for you, Dr. Jayalal, and the Commonwealth Medical Association. We are always there. Please bank on us from Stop TB Partnership. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sahu, for traveling all the way from Geneva and sharing your greetings and insights. Next, we have Dr. Ved Prakash Mishra, President of Association of Medical Education of India and National Head of Academic Program of UNESCO Chair for Bioethics. He has been a pioneer in evolving medical curriculum as Chairman of Medical Education Committee of MCI and as well as Integrated CBME Curriculum of NMC. We welcome you, sir, to deliver your guest of honor address.
Esteemed newly installed Honorable President of Commonwealth Medical Association, erudite Professor Dr. J.A Jayalal, learned outgoing President of the prestigious association, respected Dr. Murugaraj, dignitaries on and of the dais, ladies and gentlemen. I join this erudite gathering in extending my warmest compliments and also my best wishes to my learned brother Dr. Jayalal for taking up the mantle of responsibility. Not only in an uncomparable way, ladies and gentlemen, world does not need uncomparability. World does not need exemplary leadership. World needs emulative leadership. It's in that context I was just contemplating for myself. We all talk that we are living in a unified world. We all proclaim that globalization is the march of the day. We all say that the geographical boundaries have withered out. This suddenly made me think on one count. 1962, we conceived of Commonwealth. Rightly so. Wealth has to be common. I accept that as a numerator, ladies and gentlemen. What about the common miseries? Will it not be the denominator? And if that be the denominator, then it's not a question of who leads whom. It's a question of equity. It's a question of equality. And it's a question of equitability. It's in this context, ladies and gentlemen, the concerns, the challenges, they also are required to be taken up in a cumulative sense for the purposes of working out and etching a path which will be the interest of cumulative best, which will be the interest of total best. And that, to my understanding, is the essence of Commonwealth. I'm sure the legacy and tradition that have been set out by the prestigious association, Dr. Jayalal will not only be carrying them forward, but perhaps he will be in a position to create the milestones and benchmarks on the sands of time, which will turn out to be inerasable in nature and character. I'm really thrilled that education is also on the agenda. And in that context, I have a humble suggestion to make to Professor J.A Jayalal. If you look at the medical education contemplated for 21st century, in tandem with the Paris Declaration of 2001 and the Lancet Commission report of 2010, it's the transformative model of medical education which is expected to be worked out for the purposes of 21st century requirements. concerns challenges confronting the 21st century in a world which is plagued by iniquities, a world which is dominated by inequalities, a world which is differentiated and demarcated in terms of socio-economic and cultural considerations. In that world, transformative model of medical education is the only accountable answer. And I trust and believe that just as India is in the venture of working out the transformative model, Commonwealth Medical Association should also undertake the responsibility of working out diligent steps in the direction of invocation of transformative model of medical education in 56 Commonwealth countries, which ultimately will be a ray and succor of hope for the purposes of mitigation of the requirements of the healthcare delivery system. Concludingly, what I am wanting to say, my mother named me as Ved Prakash. Therefore, I have to be also looking into what Vedas had to say. Contemplating a hymn, I was reminded, having known Dr. Jayalal for such a long time, having had worked with him on several counts, I am wanting to put across, he is definitely an exemplary leader. He has led from the front, a person who believes in participative leadership, carrying everybody with him without losing the sense of purpose and direction. But then, having known him, ladies and gentlemen, I will be failing in my duty if I do not put it across. Chanakya, contemplating a real and ideal leader to be, blessed with three important dimensions. He says, who is a leader? A leader is not one who is taken upon the shoulders. A leader is not one who is a born leader. A leader is not one who is created by the situation. A leader is one. And now I am putting Jayalal before your eyes. A leader has to be A, he ought to know the way. Don't you agree that he knows the way? B, he has to go the way. Are you not sure that he will go the way? And he who knows the way, he who goes the way, he alone shows the way. And this is the trinity of leadership, which incorporated together, it creates J.A. Jayalal. Let us pray for his success. Let us pray that he will be in a position to carry the mantle of responsibility on his stout shoulders, absolutely in a mode and manner that the whole country, the entire committee of nations in the Commonwealth, they will be proud of being led from front by Dr. J.A. Jayalal. My good wishes, compliments, and as always, unconditional support to him in all the ventures that he is wanting to take it up for the purposes of actualization in the larger interest of men and mankind. God bless him. Let us pray for his success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Mishra, for your profound thoughts and wishes. Next, we have the release of Souvenir of ICON 2024. May we have Dr. R. Gunashekaran, Vice President, IMA Headquarters, to release the first copy. And we also request Dr. Kshitij Bali, Honorary Finance Secretary, IMA Headquarters, to receive the first copy. Editors of the Souvenir, kindly be on the stage, Dr. Sendil and Dr. Anand Chokalingam.
Thank you. Now we'll move on to the felicitations. First, I would like to call upon Dr. S. Arulraj, past President, IMA and CMA.
Mr. President, Commonwealth Medical Association, Dr. Jayalal, immediate past President, Dr. Murugaraj, our National President, IMA, Dr. Ashogan, leaders on the stage, off the stage, warm good evening to all of you. We have talked a lot about Jayalal. He worth it. That's what I assure you. And Commonwealth Medical Association, what it does, in the 56 countries, it is trying to promote the healthcare through the Commonwealth Health Ministers meeting and the National Medical Associations. And Jayalal has given an excellent way forward during his tenure. I am sure with all our support, he will definitely succeed. I am confident in all these areas, he has already succeeded. I would like to stress only one thing. This conference is a family medicine conference. And what we need for the Commonwealth is family medicine. Today, all youth, you ask them, which specialty you want to go? They immediately say MD, MS, gynecology, pediatrics, orthopedics, general surgery, whatnot. And after that, they'll go for, subspecialties. Not super specialties, subspecialties. Nobody talks about family medicine. That is a problem. When they don't get any seat anywhere, they just put up a board as a family doctor and start doing the practice. That is not the way. That is not the way. Family medicine is a specialty. I had a lot of discussions today with Ved, because he was there in MCI. Why they didn't have a department of family medicine in undergraduate education? After about 45 years of fight, I was happy to see the Department of Family Medicine in only one institution in our great nation, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Gorakhpur. I was there for a function, I was taken around, and I could see that is their Department of Family Medicine. There are any number of countries in South Asia and throughout the world. They have a department, they have a posting, they have a curriculum, they have an examination, they have a position in the health system also after passing that. But we have MD family medicine, DNB family medicine, takers are very low, very low. Because after that, what I am going to do? I am going to be a casualty medical officer or emergency medicine man, because there is no system for a family medicine specialist. If that he could correct it, Jayalal should correct it. Through our Indian Medical Association, our Honorable President is there. I am also telling him they should push forward very strongly to have a Department of Family Medicine, and this should be taken forward vigorously by Jayalal in the, there are three levels of countries in Commonwealth. One is a developed nation, one is a developing nation with high mortality, low mortality. We come under low mortality India, and underdeveloped nations. Nearly 40 countries are underdeveloped. There the health, if you want to do positively, you manage climate change. I am not against it, but unless you strengthen primary care in these countries, health in these countries will be a nightmare. Try to push it. You know the way. You have successfully done for 3 years as Secretary of IMA CGP. Therefore, take it forward. Sure, it's a very easy job for you. All support will be there through IMA, as well as IMA College. And in country, when there is no primary care, you will have to bring in primary care. When there is a primary care in that country, you will have to make it as digital primary care. These two things, if we could do that, this CMA will remember. Sure, Jayalal will do. With God Almighty's blessings, with all our support, he will do. My warm greetings to Jayalal.
Thank you, sir. Next, may we have Dr. Vajira Disanaike, President CHPA.
Good evening, everyone. it gives me great pleasure to stand before you to bring greetings to the newly inducted President of the Commonwealth Medical Association from the Commonwealth Health Professions and Partners Alliance. The newly inducted President of the Commonwealth Medical Association, Professor Jayalal, the outgoing President of the Commonwealth Medical Association, Dr. Rajadurai, the President of the Indian Medical Association, Dr. Ashokan, leaders of the Commonwealth Medical Association from around the Commonwealth, leaders of the Indian Medical Association from around India, other distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen. Professor Jayalal has shown true leadership in the Commonwealth during the past 2 years, in which he has held the position of Secretary General with distinction. We have seen how he has developed programs that he is now going to champion as the President of the Commonwealth Medical Association. He has built links with the Stop TB campaign, Stop TB program of the World Health Organization, as well as the antimicrobial resistant programs with the World Health Organization and beyond, and of course, the professional ethics programs of the UNESCO. These are 3 pillars that he will take on to his presidency of the Commonwealth Medical Association. And these are 3 pillars which are cross-cutting, not only for the medical profession, but also the other professionals, associations that are part of the Commonwealth Health Professions and Partners Alliance. The dental surgeons, the physiotherapists, the pharmacists, the nurses and midwives, the social workers, and so on, that come together as the Commonwealth Health Professions and Partners Alliance. So for me, as the chair of the Commonwealth Health Professions and Partners Alliance, it gives me immense pleasure to bring greetings to Professor Jayalal as he takes over the mantle of the presidency of the Commonwealth Medical Association, because the 3 initiatives that he is going to champion resonate with all health professions around the Commonwealth. And as the leading association in the Commonwealth that works on healthcare of 2.6 billion people, it is so very important that Professor Jayalal champions these causes around the Commonwealth. So we, in the Commonwealth Health Professions and Partners Alliance, will be happy to work with Professor Jayalal to ensure the success of these programs, and these programs that he championed through the Commonwealth Medical Association becomes part and parcel of the other health professions associations in the Commonwealth as well. Professor Jayalal has shown true leadership qualities during the past few years that I have known him. I first got to know him when I was inducted as the president of the Commonwealth Medical Association in 2016. And during the time that I was the president of the Commonwealth Medical Association, I was truly delighted and happy to have been embraced by all of you in India. I remember the warm greetings and the warm, collegiality with which you received me at the IMA headquarters in New Delhi. And then the warm hospitality that you extended to me when I attended the inauguration of, or the induction of Professor Jayalal as the president of the Tamil Nadu branch of the IMA in December 2017, and the warm hospitality that you extended to me in Kanyakumari. Those two visits to India will ever remain with me as fond memories that I take forward. And I had the opportunity to meet some of you who are here today during those visits. And I'd like to extend a similar invitation to Professor Jayalal from the Sri Lanka Medical Association to visit us in July next year in Colombo, when we celebrate our 140th anniversary of the Sri Lanka Medical Association. And I have the blessings of the incoming president of the Sri Lanka Medical Association, Dr. Surantha Pereira, to extend that invitation to you. And that is an invitation that I would not only extend to you, but also to all our colleagues from India. So please join us in July next year in Colombo. And of course, beyond India, to all our colleagues from the Commonwealth too. We can make it a celebration of Commonwealth in Colombo next year in July. So with those words, let me extend my warm wishes once again to Professor Jayalal, and of course to his family, his wife and delightful kids, because it is on that foundation, the family foundation, that we all can, go on and do this international work. We need our wives to look after the family while we are all away, and we know how they are a tower of strength to all the international work that we do. So let me extend my wishes to them as well as you, Professor Jayalal, take over the leadership of the Commonwealth Medical Association. I will be failing in my duty if I do not also acknowledge Professor Dr. Rajadure, the outgoing president of the Commonwealth Medical Association, and Dr. Osahan Enabule, the previous president of the Commonwealth Medical Association, because both of them extended invaluable support to me during the past 4 years, in which I have held the post of chair of the Commonwealth Health Professions and Partners Alliance. And I wish both of them all the very best in their future endeavors, and I look forward to seeing, hopefully, Professor Dr. Rajadure installed as the next chair of the Commonwealth Health Professions and Partners Alliance, because we all feel that the doctors, the medical professionals, should be giving leadership to the Health Professions and Partners Alliance as well, an organization which was founded by our own Professor Dr. Sundaram Alulraj during his presidency of the Commonwealth Medical Association. So we are one big family, which goes, from year after year together. And I hope that we will see more of these activities taking place not only in India, but also across the Commonwealth in the years to come, and all of you would be partners in that journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Vajra. Now we call upon Dr. Preeti Vijay Gunawardane from Wonka.
Congratulations, Dr. Jayalal. It's been a great pleasure knowing you for so many years. And I've seen you coming up the ladder, to be a great leader in the region and in the Commonwealth. As mentioned, thank you. My father was the first president of the Commonwealth. So it's lovely to be here, to be part of this induction ceremony. There's no doubt about it that you will take this mantle forward, and all what you have undertaken in the future is amazing, great for our countries, great for the community and the medical profession entirely. So without much ado, I would like to say you are a great man. You're one of a kind. So please give it up. Good luck. All the best. God bless you.
Thank you for your blessing, sir. Next we have Dr. J.P. Tabone, Past Secretary, CMA, Malta.
Thank you. So, as I've said in the afternoon, I'm from Malta, but I've been Okay. So I just want to say that my very first meeting of the Commonwealth Medical Association was also in this room when, in those days, Dr. Jayalal was the organizational secretary. And then, as now, he has shown leadership skills, but also great courtesy, and is a fantastic host. Malta is very pleased that he's has just become the president of the Commonwealth Medical Association and will hold this post for 2 years. And you have our backing and our blessing. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you, Dr. Tabun. Next, we call upon Dr. Maradu Pandian, National President-elect, ASI.
Good evening, all of you. Respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, friends, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I'd like to thank Dr. Jayalal, the hero of the function, for having taken over as the President of Commonwealth IM Medical Association. Very recently, I have been elected as the President of Association of Surgeons of India, which is the second largest association in the world next to United States of America. My hearty congratulations to Dr. Jayalal. I have seen him and as a strong admirer of his oratory skill and as well as his organizing skill. Very recently he organized our state annual conference, which is unmatchable and unforgettable one at Kanyakumari. As well as he is a good academician. Though he is flying from Kanyakumari to London to Delhi and all, he will be taking part in all academic programs in Tamil Nadu, especially the PG clinics. And I should thank him for that nice involvement in the academic programs. And today I'm humbled and very happy to see our former Vice Chancellor, Dr. Geeta Lakshmi Madam, and senior members of IMA like Dr. Prakasam, Dr. Ramakrishnan, Dr. Asaraf, and my friends from Association of Surgeons of India, Dr. Kannan, Balamurhan, and Marimuthu. My request to Dr. Jayalal and this juncture, first of all, I thank him profusely for having involved very much in my selection as the President of Association of Surgeons of India. Though he is much involved in IMA, in national and international level, I request him to get involved in our association also and take the responsibility as in state level as well as in national level of Association of Surgeons of India, so that it will also get flying colors in future. With these few words, once again I congratulate Dr. Jayalal and thank you, sir, for the opportunity given to him. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. As a tasty dinner awaits us, we have the final felicitations from Dr. S. Karthi Prabhu, Honorary Secretary, IMA TNSP.
Most respected President of Tamil Nadu, National President, Commonwealth President, leaders on and off the dais. Good evening, everybody. First of all, congratulations, Dr. Jayalal, dear brother. So we wish you all the best, sir. One more thing I want to say, sir, just one point before dinner. There is a great poet in Tamil literature. His name is Kanigan Pungundranar. He's written in 3000 years back in classic Pornarur, few words, Yadum Ure Yavarum Kelir, which means to say that we are all citizens of the world, not restricted by any boundaries. With such a poet, in such a state, in classic Tamil Nadu, when we host all the 53 countries, and all of us are here to host that, IMA Tamil Nadu takes great pride in hosting today's dinner, and thanks for the opportunity. Thank you, one and all. Best wishes, sir.
Thank you, Karthik Prabhu, sir. As we come to the close of this memorable event, it's my pleasure to welcome Dr. Anburajan, Secretary IMA CGP Headquarters and Organizing Secretary ICON 2024 for the vote of thanks.
So, we are towards the end of this very memorable, function where our Dr. Jayalal has been installed as a president of CMA. And I am here as the secretary of IMA CGP to thank all those who have been behind the success of this function. Not only that, those who have been behind Dr. Jayalal to come to this level. And I am a classmate of Dr. Jayalal, and I have been with him from the first year of MBBS, and will be failing in my duty if I say a few words at least about him. God the Almighty, He blesses people to be a blessing to others. There are so many people, they be blessed and keep the blessing with them alone. But Dr. Jayalal is not such a person that he is blessed with a lot of, knowledge and lot of riches of his experiences, but he will be a blessing to others. That is the thing. The second thing is, when a person becomes a blessing to others, then whatever he do will flourish. In Tamil it will be said, Avan Seivadallam Vaikum. That whatever he do will be flourished. So Jayalal is such a person, and J is standing for joy in service. You cannot see any sort of, sadness in his face. Whatever the situation coming around, he will be with joy. And it's a true essence of being a healthcare professional lies in the joy of service to others. A is standing for aspire for excellence, really, who have been working with him. His parent IMA and this Tambaram IMA, his second house, whoever be, and our Tamil Nadu IMA leaders and national leaders, and now the CMA leaders might have known that whatever he wants to do it excellent. And the Y is standing for is yield of compassion. Compassion is at the heart of healing. As medical professional, we must always remember to listen, empathy, and comfort those in pain. So he is having a compassion because of that only. Though he is a lab surgeon, but still involving himself in family medicine practice and bringing family medicine back into these nations. Then another A, that is standing for act with integrity. Integrity is the cornerstone of trust in healthcare. And our Jayalal is such a person with integrity. And the L after that A is lead by example. Yes, Dr. Jayalal, he lives for his followers, those who are following a good example. A true leadership is not about titles, but about how we inspire and guide others. And the next A is for adaptability to change. Yes, when we move with him, I'm seeing him from the first year MBBS unto this day. And he's very much adaptable to the changes, and he also making us to become adaptable. The field of medicine is a dynamic, and we must be flexible enough to adopt new technologies, new practices, and new ways of thinking. That is Jayalal. And then next L is for learn continuously. So everybody will be accepting those the leaders who are known to him and the others who are close to him. That always he is reading voraciously, and he is giving quotings from the recent things and advancements in all the fields in medicine. And this Jayalal principle is a commitment to holistic health, that we appreciate it, and definitely he will be a blessing to the Commonwealth nations. And not only that, definitely the Almighty will make him a blessing to all the nations in the world. May the blessings of God be with him. Now I want to thank our national president for having come all the way in his very busy schedule, and then to be with us in this day to greet Dr. Jayalal. And thank you, sir, and all the team of IMA headquarters. We thank you all for the sake of, the time. I'm concising myself in giving thanks. And we thank the IMA Tamil Nadu President, Secretary, and all the team of IMA Tamil Nadu being a partner in this day's program, and also being here to felicitate and greet Dr. Jayalal. And thank you, sir, for all the cooperation you have done. And we have to thank the CMA immediate past president and all his team, and Dr. Jayalal's team who are here today to travel from different countries and taken some Spain to come over here and then be a part of this gracious function. And we thank you all for the whole entire team of CMA who are being sitting here and also sitting down. And I thank the Tambaram branch because they are being very much helpful in organizing such kind of conferences, and all the Tambaram team I'm giving thanks, and I'm giving thanks to all the delegates who have come today from different parts of our country and different countries also. So thank you all for making this function very grand one. And I thank, so if you want to clap, give a good clap. That is. Okay. So you want to ask me to stop, then I'll stop it. Okay. Then I have to thank the hotel coordinators and all those who have been behind this gracious function. I thank one and all for all your cooperation. Now we are standing for our national anthem. After this, we'll be having a grand dinner and a cultural event. You please participate in the grand dinner, take the food, and also enjoy the cultural events going to happen here. Now the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा चञ्चल जलधितरङ्गा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशिष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
As we bring this remarkable event to a close, we step into a new era filled with hope, innovation, and resolve. Let today be the foundation for the future of a positive change and progress in healthcare under the leadership of Professor Dr. J.A. Jayalal. Hail CMA, long live IMA. Thank you, one and all.
We have a small request to the dignitaries on the stage. We request you all to kindly sign the banner in the back side of this hall commemorating the launch of Camp AMR on this day. Thank you very much.
धा धा